Hello students, welcome to the lecture series for the subject DWM, that is Data Warehousing and Mining. In the previous few lectures, we have seen one classification algorithm, that is decision tree induction. We have seen how this algorithm works, how we create the decision tree. In the previous lecture or video, we have seen how to prune the tree, okay, in order to avoid the overfitting problem. There are basically two approaches, pre-pruning and post-pruning. Similarly, we have seen why this decision tree induction is so popular. Okay, today we will look at another classification algorithm, that is Bayesian classification. Okay, so this Bayesian classification is a statistical classifier. Okay, it is based on probability, okay, or it perform the probabilistic prediction. Okay, so that is it predict the class membership probabilities. Okay, so it is based on Bayes theorem. Okay, this Bayes is a statistician. Okay, now this when we talk about performance of this Bayes classification, okay, a simple Bayesian classifier called as a naive Bayesian classifier has comparable performance with decision tree and selected neural network classifier. Okay, so when we compare this Bayesian classification algorithm with other, okay, performance is nearly similar. Okay, now this Bayesian classification algorithm is incremental. What do you mean by incremental? Each training example can incrementally increase or decrease the probability that a hypothesis is correct. Okay, a prior knowledge can be combined with the observed data. Okay, so when we go on adding the training examples or giving the training example to this Bayesian classifier, it can either increase or decrease the probability of hypothesis. Okay, so hypothesis means what? A particular instance will belong to which class. Okay, suppose we are saying that this particular instance belong to class C1. Okay, so this is our hypothesis. Okay, so what is the probability that this particular instance or event, okay, will belong to this particular class? Okay, so even when Bayesian methods are computationally intractable, they can provide a standard of optimal decision making against which other methods can be measured. Okay, so this is a very simple computationally easy Bayesian classification. Okay, so before looking at the actual algorithm, first we have to look at the Bayes theorem. Okay, so this is the concept of total probability theorem. Probability of B is equal to summation from I is equal to M, probability of B given AI occurred and probability of AI. Okay, what do you mean by this? Okay, so this particular probability of B given AI occurred, okay, that is called as a conditional probability. Okay, so you must have already seen this thing. Okay, conditional probability. Okay, म्हणजे हे बेसिकली काय आहे, तर जर समजा आपला जो बी आहे तो डिपेंडंट असेल ए वर आणि ए चे सब पार्ट्स असतील, किती सब पार्ट्स, तर 1 to m. ओके, एम नंबर ऑफ सब पार्ट्स असतील, म्हणजे ए जो इव्हेंट आहे तो वेगवेगळ्या एम नंबर ऑफ सब पार्ट्सनी बनलेला असेल, तर टोटल प्रॉबॅबिलिटी कशी काढतात त्याचा बेसिकली थेरम आहे. ओके, नाउ व्हॉट इज दिस बेस थेरम? ओके, सो बेस थेरम, ओके, इज P probability of H is what? Hypothesis, provided X has already occurred. So this is a conditional probability. Okay, so P probability of H, that is hypothesis, provided X has occurred or we know the X, is equal to P X provided H occurs into P means probability of occurrence of hypothesis divided by probability of that particular evidence or event. Okay, so basically this is our Bayes theorem. Okay, so what is here X? X is a data sample or which is also called as a evidence. Okay, for which we have to find out the class. Means what? We do not have the class for this X. Okay, now H is what? Hypothesis that X, this particular sample, data sample or evidence belong to class C. Now classification is determined probability of h given that x has, we know the x, that is this is also called as a posterior probability. Okay, so this is posterior probability. We are interested in this particular part. Okay, now the probability that hypothesis hold, means this holds given the observed data sample x. Okay, ph means this part is called as a prior probability. This part is called as a prior probability. Okay, so this will be the initial probability. Okay, so x will, in our example which we are going to see in the next video, x will buy a computer regardless of age, income and so on. Okay, so what is the probability that a customer will buy a computer? Okay, so that is ph, probability that a particular customer will buy a computer. Or maybe we may have a hypothesis that probability that a customer will not buy a computer. Okay, so px is a probability that sample data is observed. Okay, occurrence of this particular event. Okay, now px provided h occur. Okay, this is called as a likelihood. Okay, so this is called as a, this particular part is called as a likelihood. Okay, so this is the probability of observing the sample x given that hypothesis holds. Okay, for example, given that x will buy a computer, the probability that x is between 31 to 40 and with medium income. Okay, so this is how we have to understand different parts of this Bayes theorem. Okay, so this particular slide shows what these different probabilities are called. Okay, so this is posterior probability, then this is prior probability, and this is called as a likelihood. Okay, but here what is the thing different? Okay, here our x is not a single value or single attribute, but x is composed of different attributes. Okay, so here let D be the training set of tuples and their associated class labels, and each tuple is represented by a n dimensional attribute vector x. Okay, so here x has n number of parts. Okay, x आपला जो टपल आहे किंवा आपण ज्याला म्हणतो रो किंवा इव्हेंट जो आहे त्याचे n नंबर ऑफ पार्ट्स आहेत, x1 x2 अप टू xn. म्हणजेच काय, या एवढ्या ॲट्रिब्यूट्सनी आपली एक रो किंवा टपल बनलेला आहे. ओके, आणि टोटल क्लास किती आहेत, m नंबर ऑफ. दिस इज अ explanation. Okay, suppose there are m classes c1 c2 up to cm. Classification is to derive the maximum posteriori, or it is also called as a posterior probability. So here our intention or our aim is to maximize probability of ci given x has already occurred. Okay, म्हणजे x जो आहे आपला काय म्हणूया आपण त्याला, की जो इव्हेंट आहे किंवा जो टपल आहे तो जर आपल्याला माहिती आहे तर व्हॉट इज द प्रॉबॅबिलिटी दॅट पर्टिक्युलर एक्स will belong to this particular class Ci. Okay, so we have to calculate this particular for each and every class. Okay, means we have to calculate that x will belong to class C1. We have to calculate probability that x will belong to class C2, C3 up to Cm. Okay, and we have to choose the maximum one. Okay, so this particular posterior probability can be derived using Bayes theorem, which we have already learn. Okay, but here this px, okay, probability of this particular event, okay, is fixed for each and every class. Okay, it is same for c1 c2 up to cm. Okay, so basically what we have to do, we have to maximize this particular part. म्हणजे आपल्याला काय, हा पार्ट जर सेम आहे सगळ्या क्लाससाठी तर आपल्याला बेसिकली काय करायचं आहे, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन फाइंडिंग आउट द मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यू फॉर दिस पर्टिक्युलर पोर्शन. ओके, दॅट इज probability of x, this conditional probability of x provided that we know that this belong to class Ci and probability of Ci. Okay, so this is our main aim. Now this is our according to Bayes theorem. Okay, but to simplify this thing, okay, in Bayes theorem, naive Bayes classifier uses an assumption. Okay, but so practically it is very difficult, okay, to use the Bayes theorem as it is. Okay, so it requires initial knowledge of many probabilities which may not be available or involving significant computational cost. Okay, so this Bayes theorem is simplified using Naive special case. Okay, so here we this in Naive Bayes classification algorithm we have made a, or Naive Bayes classification algorithm, there is a additional assumption, okay, to simplify the model, okay, but to achieve the comparable performance. And what is that assumption? Attributes are conditionally independent. Okay, इथे आपलं assumption काय आहे? ज्या काही attributes आहेत, okay, त्या एकमेकांवर डिपेंडेंट नाही आहेत. Okay, that is no dependence relation between the attribute. Okay, so in that case, how we can calculate this particular probability, a conditional probability, that it is a product of all the conditional probabilities that particular attribute belong to class, particular class. Okay, so this is the conditional probability P, probability of x1, that we know that this particular x1 belong to class Ci. Okay, then this is the probability that this is an attribute x1, x2, x3 up to xnr, these are the attributes. Okay, so x1 belong to Ci class, x2 belong to class Ci, x3 belong to class Ci, and so on. Okay, so here we have to just take the products of different probabilities. Okay, so if feature xk is categorical, okay, so if feature xk is a categorical, means what, we have categorical value, then probability of xk is equal to vk, provided that this belong to class Ci, is number of tuples in Ci with xk is equal to vk divided by mod of Cid, that is number of tuples of Ci in D. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, okay, so this formula is applicable if xk, okay, is categorical. But what about what about if xk is continuous valued? Okay, then we use this Gaussian distribution with mean mu and standard deviation sigma. Okay, so this particular Gaussian distribution is used to find out this particular probability only when we have xk with continuous valued. Okay, so in the next lecture we will see one example, okay, how we can do the calculation with Naive Bayes classifier. Thank you.